Ugh, Activision, you are literally killing me. I had to get out of bed a third time today to cover this story because this is absolute uncut grade A BS. It was announced today in the PlayStation State of Play that a particular game mode will be a 1 year timed exclusive. For 1 year, only PlayStation users will be allowed to play the Spec Ops survival mode. A year. A year in a game that is released new every year. Essentially, this is a PlayStation only mode because by next year, you'll have another Call of Duty game. This is absolutely unacceptable. A week, okay. 2 weeks, okay. A year? A year. And I wish I had the strength to give you the verbal lashing that you deserve, and I'm hoping that people watching this video will share it and people at Activision will hear. I can feel the people refunding their pre-orders. And yes, I know. I always say, do not pre-order this game, any game for that matter. Because here we are on the precipice of greatness, of all the things that we've said Call of Duty Modern Warfare is doing right. I have probably once or twice in history, over 1,000 videos on this channel, have I provided a flat-out endorsement for a game, and I did it for this one. I'm just a filthy casual in Call of Duty. I'm but a filthy casual in this game. I own a PlayStation. It sits right to my left. I, of course, play FPS games on computer, on PC. I grew up mouse and keyboard. I'll always be mouse and keyboard. But I still have love for the console peasants out there. And now we are lumped together, Xbox users and PC users. The only thing that I can say is very loudly cancel your pre-orders and make sure you tweet it at Activision. This is a unending, an unprecedented greed move in the 11th hour. Activision and PlayStation have announced, this according to CharlieIntel.com, Activision and PlayStation have announced the new Spec Ops mode for Call of Duty Modern Warfare will give PlayStation fans exclusive content. And by the way, I'm going to address the ridiculous, exciting day one advantage garbage too. In the new campaign trailer that debuted on PlayStation State of Play, the end of the trailer showcased the first look at new Spec Ops content that is coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The Spec Ops survival mode will be exclusive on PlayStation 4 until October 1st, 2020. A full year in a game that releases every year. Call it what it is. It's PlayStation exclusive forever. Because we know how this marketing machine works. It's consume our product and then don't complain about it and then immediately start getting excited for the next product we want you to consume. Activision, look, we know you're going to put some $2 reticles in this game. We know you're going to put some absurd microtransactions in this game. We know that you're going to wait for all of the reviews to be released before you roll out the most ridiculous microtransactions. We know you're going to do it like this, and be very sure that we will criticize you when you do. But this is unacceptable. This is coming from a PlayStation user. First of all, the most absurd part of this is not going to make anybody buy a PlayStation 4 anyway. This is not a good look for PlayStation. And make no mistake about it, PlayStation worked with Activision to make this happen. It was probably part of them allowing some cross-platform play because PlayStation has been historically terrible at supporting cross-platform play. This doesn't make PlayStation users look good. It doesn't make me as a PlayStation user feel great about playing something that everyone else doesn't get. Why? Why can't they just have a skin? Why can't we just have a skin on PlayStation or something like that? Or make it a timed exclusive for a week or two? I think that's our best battle plan. Canceling pre-orders until they get a more realistic time frame on that. Activision announced last week that post-launch content for Call of Duty Modern Warfare included multiplayer maps, new multiplayer modes, spec op missions, and other content that would release on all platforms at the same time. But the company did state that PlayStation will get an exciting day one advantage with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and this appears to be it. Why? This game is due out in a month, and you're ready to throw away all the goodwill that you had. I let this first story slide. PlayStation 4 to get exciting day one advantage. Activision has announced that a majority of new post-launch content coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare post-launch will be available across platforms at the same time. By the way, this should be the standard. This should be automatic. The console wars are dumb. The announcement comes as part of a cross-play news that will allow players to play together on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Make no mistake about it. PlayStation probably negotiated for this. They said, if we're going to allow this, you have to give us something. In that announcement, however, Activision has stated that PlayStation partnerships continue to exist for Call of Duty, and that's big news is yet to come. The company says we will have exciting day one advantage, but they did not clarify it. By the way, if I drift off into a NyQuil-infused stupor after this video, just know that my last video was trying to defend the Call of Duty community. Well, in gamers in general. This is ridiculous. In addition, Call of Duty is excited to continue its partnership with PlayStation, including last weekend's PS4 debut and the Modern Warfare open beta. By the way, I don't care about that. Fine. That stuff, that's ridiculous. That's meaningless. Fine, let them play the beta. I think this is a fine thing to do. Okay? Maybe somebody out there just can't possibly wait for the game and they go out and they rush out and they buy PlayStation 4 so they can participate in the beta. Maybe those 4 customers exist out there. But to literally remove a piece of the game and make it console exclusive, I'm not sure if this has ever been done before. Maybe. It's ridiculous. For the very first time in our partnership with PlayStation, PS4 players will have an exciting day one advantage. More details on how Call of Duty will continue to support PlayStation as the best place to play Modern Warfare. No, it isn't. The best place to play it is with your friends. And if half of my friends, if a third of my friend group is the only one allowed to play this game, it's not the best play to play. It's not the best place to play. Some of my friends have Xboxes because their parents bought it for them, and that's what they have. Or they have a PC because they can't afford to have multiple game consoles. This is absolutely unacceptable. And the Reddit, of course, is rightfully upset. An entire year. What's the point? A new COD game will be releasing when the Xbox and PC stuff finally comes out. It's to reinforce the idea that PlayStation 4 is the best platform to existing users. I can't imagine anyone on Xbox or PC would look and doesn't say, wow, I need to buy a PS4 just to play a specific portion of this mode, rather than being mad about it. I'm almost certain that this was part of Activision's deal with Sony to cross-platform play in Modern Warfare, given how Sony has a stick so far up its butt about every other game. Now, it's just a section of the game. It's just a section of the game. But really, to me, this is no different than, I don't know, taking a DLC out before the game, a week before the game comes out, and breaking it out and charging $10 for it. Except in this case, now you're charging $400 for a new console. And this is coming from a PlayStation user who, if I wanted, I wouldn't be affected by this in any way. But this is particularly frustrating to me, who is someone who stuck their neck out for Activision and the team behind Modern Warfare, when all the journals are whining about Willie Pete, when all the journals are whining about how It's shocking and jarring. I stuck my neck out and I told my viewers, hey, I support this game. Activision, you've got to go back on this. You've got to roll this back to a 2-week at most. Listen to your players. Listen to all the people that will be posting about canceling their pre-orders, and they won't just be Xbox and PC users. They'll be PlayStation users too, out of solidarity. You got to fix this garbage. This is too far, Activision.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Above, you'll find some links to watch more videos, as well as a nice big button to subscribe, which I hope you'll do. If you did enjoy it, make sure before you go that you leave a like and a comment on the video, because you are the #1 reason this channel continues to grow, and I appreciate you.